Switch it up, boys.
I don't know, man. In conclusion, I guess, sorry, I'm talking so much, but in conclusion, I understand diversifying to make money while you're able to. I get that. I'm guilty, right? Like, this internet stuff isn't going to last forever. I know that. But at the same time, you can still diversify and like start new business ventures that aren't just a weird cash grab, things that you're actually proud of. And I don't want to like knock anybody's hustle or anything like that, but there's an interview with this Josh Richards guy, and he explains how he used to make money when he was doing TikTok live streams. And it's pretty telling. So let's watch a little clip of that.
There was like a live leaderboard back on Musical.ly. 1 to 250 of the top contributors on the app. So the people that spent the most money. At the start of my live, I would have my sister in the room beside me. She would go through and follow and unfollow all these people and like 10 of their videos. So then a lot of these fans that send money, they're not famous. They have like 30, 40, 200 followers, right? So they notice when someone follows them. And I followed them, so I knew who to pay more attention to. Sure. So I was always just like very strategic behind it. So I'm acquiring these customers.
Is that smart? Sure. Is it weird? Yeah, like that's just pretty telling that like they don't really care about money, man. It's just about money for them. And this may be super hypocritical because I make a pretty good living making fucking YouTube videos and, you know, merch and stand up and all that shit. But I just think as a creator, you have a certain responsibility, especially if you have such a young audience. Like you should be proud of the stuff you're putting out there, right? Because you would think if these guys are actually proud of the mobile game they're putting out, maybe they'd post about it. Like anywhere? Maybe they post about it on their TikTok page that has millions and millions of followers? I don't know. And then maybe the Sway Stories page would have more than 13,000 followers.
Just a thought.
But yeah, anyways, go download my new game. It's called the Kurtboy Chronicles. You play as this cool, hot guy named Curtis, and pretty much the object of the game is to give me all of your money. Fuck you. All right. Well, speaking of giving money to me, let's hear a word from today's sponsor, ExpressVPN. The internet can be a lot of fun, but just like other things that are a lot of fun, if you're not careful, it can get pretty dangerous. Say, for example, you're using an unencrypted Wi-Fi network to go online shopping, and then you punch in your full name and credit card information and your billing address. Uh-oh, some hacker could see all that, steal it, and use it to just buy friggin' whatever the heck they want. Luckily, ExpressVPN encrypts your data so nobody can see who you are or what you're up to. Also, ExpressVPN's encryption is so strong that it would take a hacker with a supercomputer literally billions of years to crack. So, hacker, I hardly know her. ExpressVPN also masks your IP address by rerouting your connection through one of their 3,000 plus servers, which hides your real IP address and replaces it with one of their own. And with servers in 94 different countries, you have a wide variety of places you can choose to appear from. And while we're on the topic of changing your location, on top of providing you with unparalleled levels of safety and privacy, ExpressVPN also allows you to vastly expand your entertainment library. Say, for example, you live in the US and you want to watch the original Gilmore Girls on Netflix. Well, you'd be out of luck. That show isn't on American Netflix, but it's on Canadian Netflix. So all you would have to do is go to ExpressVPN, change your server to one in Canada, and there you go. You're watching Gilmore Girls. And this works for any of the other shows in any other country. Folks, there's just no better option. ExpressVPN is consistently faster than any other VPN provider. They have 24/7 customer support. They're super easy to use. You can connect with just one simple click. And oh yeah, it's the top-rated VPN provider. Rated #1 by CNET, The Verge, Wired, TechRadar, and many more. And believe it or not, it gets better because ExpressVPN is hooking you guys up with an incredible deal. Find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by visiting expressvpn.com/Curtistown or by clicking the link in my description. All right, thank you so much to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video and so many others in the past. They've been a long time friend of the channel and I literally use them every single day. So I swear by it. I hope you guys check them out. You won't regret it. Seriously, it just gives me so much peace of mind. It's just the best out there, man. There's literally no better option. And oh yeah, it also helps me out when you guys check out the sponsors. So, you know, just give them a try. Okay, thank you so much. Back to me. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I got a little preachy and speechy at the end there, but I hope it was okay. Press the like button if you enjoyed it. If you like this video, I will pop up behind you and do one sweet dance. So... Come join us. Leave a comment if you want. Let me know if you want me to put out a mobile game. And hey, fuck it, maybe I'll do it. And it'll be $5 a week. You can press the subscribe button if you want, because I make a video all the time. And as soon as you press the subscribe button, you become a valued citizen of Curtistown. If you didn't know, Curtistown is the best place to live in the world, and I'm the mayor. So you have to be nice to me. It's the law. And you can check out the description for the other things I do. My Instagram, my Twitter, my weekly podcast called Very Really Good. I got a Patreon for the podcast. It's $5 a month. My gaming channel, my Twitch, my merch, all that stuff. But yeah, man, that's it. I hope you enjoy the video. I'll catch you guys later. And I wish I could stick around. I would, but I unfortunately have to go. Someone just did a cool dance twice, so I'm being summoned. Goodbye.
Downy makes clothes softer, fresher, and better. We breathe life into your laundry.
Did you know most dish soaps don't remove all the grease, even with scrubbing?
What? I just cleaned those.
Try Dawn Platinum. It removes 99% of grease and food residue. That's why Dawn is trusted to save wildlife affected by oil. Dawn Platinum cleans to the
Episode 7 of Hazbin Hotel. Hello, Rosie! Reaffirms Charlie's natural-born talent to inspire others and Vaggy's angelic inclination to protect her loved ones as they prepare for the fight of their lives against Adam and the Exorcist. This episode also sets the stage for Season 2 as it expands the world building with the introduction of Cannibal Town, and we get to see Alistair finally put his master plan into motion as he finally gets to strike a deal with Charlie. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. What exactly is Alistair's endgame with Charlie? And how will he use this deal to his advantage? That's what we're here to figure out today. And if you end up enjoying this video, please throw it a like. And if you want to stay in the loop with all of our Hazbin Hotel content, please subscribe to the roundtable with notifications on so you never miss a video. There will be loads of theories rolling out during the break. With all that said, let's dive in. Like I said in the intro, this episode primarily sets the stage for Season 2 as it uses the downtime between Charlie's meeting with Heaven and the arrival of the Exorcist to check in with where our characters are at, how they're feeling amongst all of this doom and gloom. Learning that Charlie is alone and is in distress, Alistair wastes no time seizing the opportunity to finish what he started all the way back in the pilot, making a deal with Charlie. He offers information on how to kill an angel, something he learned about back in episode 3, an episode that I think people will have a greater appreciation for now that we know how it all plays out. Anywho, instead of seeking Charlie's soul in exchange for this vital information, Alistair just wants her to fulfill a favor later down the road. Specifically, one favor at a time of his choosing where Charlie harms no one. I don't know about you guys, but despite the guarantee that no one's getting hurt from this favor, at least not directly, I'm still getting bad vibes about these terms and conditions. We know after episode 8 that Alistair's soul is owned by someone else, that he's caught in a deal, and he's desperate to get out of it, because what he really wants is exactly what I predicted in our video on episode 5. Alistair wants to be the true ringleader, the head honcho of hell, the puppet master who's pulling all the strings. And his deal with Charlie seems to tie into that, preying on her kind-hearted nature, knack for persuasion, and her insecurities to rise to the top. This is why he's been getting so close to her, why he felt so threatened when Lucifer showed up. She's the princess of hell. She's the closest in that he has to eternal domination. So what could this favor be? Well, I think it's something that has to do with the premise of the show itself and something that the show has been building up to since the very beginning. Alistair wants the Hazbin Hotel. Think about it. Since the very moment he showed up, he slowly started taking control of the hotel, leaving his mark in more ways than one. He renamed the hotel, provided it with staff, and even pulled some strings to get an ad running on TV that he himself produced. Yes, ensuring the hotel's success seems to be a part of his deal. But what if he's going this hard because he has big things in store that go beyond Charlie? Aleister wants power, and after the events of Season 1, the hotel is poised to be one of the most, if not the most powerful place in all of Hell, because it's the only place that offers a way out. Something that's sure to become common knowledge once the news breaks that Penchis managed to ascend and join the Kingdom of Heaven. But at the same time, the hotel and its staff may be regarded as something more, thanks to them stopping the extermination. Like, even though they were just fighting back, how is Heaven, and more specifically Luke, going to spin this? I think the aftermath of this season's big battle will come with devastating consequences for the hotel, and Charlie will feel at fault. And if she's at a low, feeling like all of her attempts to help people only hurt them in the end, Aleister could swoop in and offer a solution, Charlie stepping away from the hotel and handing the key over to him. Hence the whole no one's going to get hurt angle he's running with. He's planning for the moment Charlie hits her breaking point so he can use her insecurities against her and obtain what he's really been after. Kiki, the living embodiment of the hotel's key, didn't really play much of a role in this season, despite being such a major part of the show's identity. Like, she's literally in the logo. There has to be a payoff with her eventually, and I think it may have something to do with Olau. And if there were any doubts about him being a villain prior to this episode, then Aleister constantly being depicted as a silhouette with a creepy smile should solidify that he's indeed bad news. The entire episode is him slowly going mask off in front of the audience. Aleister's deal-making magic is powerful. It causes Charlie to go demon mode. It creates green cracks in the ceiling of the hotel's lobby, and Vaggie was very alarmed by the mere sight of it. Personally, I think she still might be keeping secrets. That she, as an angel, must know something about Aleister that Charlie doesn't. And for whatever reason, she doesn't want to inform Charlie yet without concrete proof of his motivations. Because she knows Aleister means a lot to Charlie. Vaggie seeks out Carmilla Carmine for information on defeating the Exorcist, while Charlie and Edister head to Cannibal Town, highlighting that Vaggie is someone who protects, while Charlie is someone who inspires. I find that Cannibal Town is the perfect kind of gray area that this show has been made to tackle. Charlie had never been here prior to this mission, having made assumptions about its quality of life, only to discover that it's actually pretty rad, yet still very creepy. The citizens of Cannibal Town practice ethical cannibalism, building their entire culture around the consumption of demon body parts without eating each other. Instead, they turn already deceased body parts into delicacies like their Hannibal. And they're led by the overlord Rosie, who previously appeared in episode.
I think when it comes to making music, being as authentic as possible is key.
3. She's sweet. Rosie pokes fun at Aleister being an ace in the hole, which is a clever double entendre on him being asexual and the trump card of the hotel. Ace in the hole being a hidden advantage or resource kept in reserve until needed, which not only reflects Aleister's power, but also the nature of his deal with Charlie. Charlie and Aleister recruiting the cannibals for help was really just a way for the narrative to focus on Charlie's strengths as a leader, since the cannibals don't really do much in the finale. They're just kinda like the army that portals in during Endgame, fighting the Exorcist so the main cast can deal with Adam and Luke. But I still really enjoyed it, and I'm glad they had a moment where Charlie spoke up about her anxieties surrounding Vaggie. Rosie assuring her that Vaggie's heart is in the right place. And what Rosie said about words being cheap, but actions speak the truth, cut deep, because that really reflects Charlie as a character. She isn't someone who promises the world only to sit on her feet and make no meaningful progress. She backs up her words with plans that she's constantly putting into action. She shows that she gives a fuck and never stands down in the face of adversity. That's what makes her a great leader. And you know that song at the end got me pumped for the finale. And luckily, I wasn't let down.
You have a giant X over your eye and wield an angelic spear. It's not rocket science.
You know, if I started hyperfixating on this show like a month earlier, I would have figured it out too. While Vaggie's B story mainly served to highlight her own strengths and internal conflict, we do get to learn how to kill angels, fight fire with fire, and use weapons made out of angelic steel. Yep, that checks out. A little video gamey, but I dig it. Carmilla and Vaggy's song is basically this show's Do It For Her, emphasizing that Vaggy shouldn't fight for vengeance, but for love and to protect. And Vaggy's renewed purpose enables her to sprout new wings. Good luck, cosplayers! Overall, this was a pretty solid calm before the storm, but the Alastor stuff really stole the show. With that being said, what are your theories around Charlie and Alastor's deal? Let me know in the comments down below, and keep the conversation going over on Twitter and Instagram at AllSharkVox and at RoundtableVids. Check out Toonjert for some dope cartoon merch, and if you enjoyed this video, throw it a like, and subscribe to the Roundtable for more Hazbin Hotel content. Stay tuned for our breakdown on the explosive season finale, and until then, peace!
Keeps playing for some reason, booting up a level where Tails is literally trapped in a fiery hellscape. I was starting to get freaked out by this. I mean, Tails was actually breaking the fourth wall, trying to tell me to get him out of there. Just turn it off. I'm sorry. I'm getting...
Hello my darlings, I hope you're all doing very well. I hope you are sitting comfortably, you are cozy and you have your snacks and your beverages. In today's video we are taking it pretty dang old school. In today's video we'll be taking a look at Miami Ink. How many of you remember Miami Ink or have watched Miami Ink in the past? I can imagine quite a few of you have at some point in your life. For those of you that don't know, Miami Ink was an American reality TV show set in Miami, obviously. It followed the everyday life of tattoo artists working in a tattoo studio. We saw them discuss their personal lives, talk about tattoos, of course. There was drama, of course, like every reality TV show. And in between all of this, we had clients that obviously come in to get tattooed. We had a look at the whole consultation process. Then we saw the tattooing, and while the clients were being tattooed, obviously there was like a talking moment where the clients would talk about the reason as to why they were getting this tattoo. And then of course we would have the grand reveal. I'm pretty sure Miami Ink was one of the first, at least, tattoo TV shows and kind of paved the way and was a gateway to the many tattoo TV shows that we have had in the past and that we have today. Miami Ink was on the TV channel TLC and it ran from 2005 to 2008, and there was in total 6 seasons. Some of the tattoo artists that were featured in Miami Ink are still to this day household names. We have Army James, Chris Nunez, Chris Garver, Darren Brass, Yoji Harada, Tim Hendricks, who actually follows me on Twitter. That is my claim to fame. And Kat Von D. Yes, this is where Kat Von D started out. This is how Kat Von D became famous. She was on seasons 1 to 4 of Miami Ink, and then she got her own spin-off show called LA Ink. She opened up her own studio called High Voltage. But yeah, there was a big falling out between Kat and Army, and there was like anti-Semitic undertones, and yeah, TLC decided to reward Kat with her own show. Hot mess. But I did enjoy Miami Ink anytime I did watch it, anytime it was on TV. I'm sure looking back at it now, I'm probably going to cringe quite a bit, but yeah, Miami Ink and LA Ink was on TV just as I was starting my tattoo journey, and honestly, like, I will always credit Miami Ink and LA Ink for my love of tattoos and knowing, you know, that we could get tattoos that were good, because again, probably looking back at this, I'm gonna be like, oh right, these are not good tattoos, but at the time, the tattoos that were on this show were freaking incredible. Like, they actually had good tattoo artists from my memory. On this TV show, there weren't like half-assed tattoo artists, they were decent when it comes to quality and that. And yeah, I really liked how this show focused on the clients and the client's story and what goes on within a tattoo studio. Again, a lot of it was dramatized. Anyway, we're gonna watch a few clips together. The first one we're gonna watch is called Army James Refuses to Tattoo Customer's Penny Design. Why is Army James refusing to tattoo people? Who knows? We'll find out.
Like any good business, at our shop, customers always come first.
Hi.
But it doesn't mean that customers are always right.
I'm Alexis.
Nice to meet you. How can I help you?
Well, I want to get a penny heads up with wings around it.
Penny, that's all you want?
With wings.
You should at least ask for a quarter or something.
It has a story behind it.
Ooh, right from the get-go, I feel like Army is like being a little bit shady and a little bit like, I cannot be bothered, you know? Like, I'm getting a attitude from the whole thing. But just like watching this is just giving me so much nostalgia already from this little clip. I'm just like, oh God, back in my youth.
About 5 years ago, my father passed away from a really rare cancer. And soon after that, I came across a poem that suggested that when you find a penny heads up, that's an angel saying hello to you.
That's sweet.
So I want to get a penny heads up with wings because my dad truly is my angel.
Oh, that is so sweet. That's such a meaningful tattoo, and I'm all about these kind of like subtle memorial tattoos. So instead of like getting a portrait or a name or something like that, which of course is completely okay, you do you, boo, it's your memorial tattoo, like, but this kind of subtle memorial tattoo is just so, I don't know, it's just so sweet, and it's a good way of honoring someone in your life without, you know, being super obvious, and then that way you might not get so many questions, or people aren't going to assume what it is straight away, which is cool. It gives you the opportunity to talk about the loved one that you have lost if you want to, or if not, you can just make up any old excuse, you know? If you don't want to talk about it, you just like, oh, it's just a silly little tattoo or whatever, right?
I want to talk to you about it.
I can't do that.
Why?
The penny has to be about this big. The size that she wanted it was way too small for me. I don't really do a lot of small tattoos.
I like his honesty. At the end of the day, I will always prefer an artist to be honest and say, yeah, no, we can't do this. I can't do this. Because then it saves you from getting a tattoo that is going to turn out terribly, or it's just not going to look right. Army does specialize in neo-traditional Japanese, I believe. So a super small, high detail tattoo really isn't something that he would normally do. So I can understand him being like, nah, I ain't about it. Although his delivery isn't the best, you know, he could just be like, I'm sorry, I don't think I could just do this tattoo justice. I feel like he's being kind of standoffish. I don't know.
I'm not looking for something that looks exactly like a penny. It's about the idea of a penny for me.
You should get a nickel.
No, it's not a penny heads up. I was not expecting such an adamant answer. I thought that maybe we would discuss, okay, what is it that you want? How can we make this work? But he was nope.
Yeah, exactly. He's not really giving too many reasons. He's kind of like, nope, or just do this or do that. It's very obvious that this client wants a penny. And of course there should be compromises on both parts, but this is like exactly what she wants, you know? A compromise would be like, oh, you know, I want a penny and a rose. But then a tattoo artist is like, well, do you know what? I think a penny and a peony would work better. That's more of a compromise, but this is like a, no, I ain't doing it. Or let's do another type of coin, you know? Completely far away from what this person wanted.
You know, I can't do something that's small. It's just impossible.
Well, what about without all this detail? I don't even have to see the wording.
Bro, you won't see no wording.
I definitely thought I was not going to walk away with a tattoo.
Army James knew the problems with micro tattoos before micro tattoos were even popular, because this again was like, let's say the Queen said 2006, so I'm going to say this was filmed in 2006, right? And micro tattoos, the ones that we see today all over Instagram, weren't even really a thing. They weren't a thing. And Army's already out here way before his time saying, yeah, this ain't gonna look good if you get this tiny penny small with all this detail. People have been saying it for years and years and years. The smaller the tattoo, the bigger the problems.
It's not about the real penny.
Yeah, it's not about the real penny, but there's something that's gonna distinguish between a penny and a quarter and a nickel.
Are you gonna do color in it? Because if you do color, then the copper color will distinguish it between the dying.
Kat, would you like to do this tattoo?
That's an ultimate shut up. Oh my god, that is the ultimate how dare you butt in. How about you do it, huh? Put your money where your mouth is, quite literally. But that is true. If you did it in a different colour, then you can distinguish between, you know, what kind of penny it is or what have you. I would believe. I don't know American money too well, obviously, but that's a good point. Kat chimed in with a very good point there. And another thing that I want to point out is the fact that she's wearing sunglasses indoors. This is just so early 2000s. It hurts because I was one of those people that used to wear sunglasses indoors. Oh god, it was mainly because my eyes water so much and it would just ruin my makeup and I would just hide behind sunglasses all the time.
I mean, you would be pretty good at it, actually. She does portraits, and she's good at them. And you work the
How
same
did I
way,
walk
right?
into this conversation?
The way Army is talking about Kat or to Kat while the clients are there is so weird to me. It's kind of like, he's kind of like talking to her like a child. Like, you're good at portraits, you're good at this. That's kind of the thing you would say to a child when they're bothering you. And like, you want them to just go away and do colouring and just be like, oh, you're good at drawing this, why don't you go and draw this? You know, I'm just getting weird vibes. The client's face is also just not amused about this whole thing. She's kind of like, look, I just came here for a penny. She probably wanted to get tattooed by Army because, you know, a lot of people did love Army so much on this show, and yeah.
Dude, I would be down to do it. I think I could do it. I think I can make it look like a penny. I think
She'd probably do a better job. I don't do that type of work. What I do is bold Japanese work, very simple. Sometimes when you can share the work, it's always better to hand it out to whoever is good at what he does, you know?
That's a good point. Again, Kat would have been so much better for this job because she does specialise in black and grey realism. And Army trying to tackle making something look realistic with his skill set just isn't gonna work. I don't think the client would have wanted a big, bold penny tattoo in like a traditional Japanese style. I don't think it would suit them. I don't want to like assume, you know, a certain style wouldn't suit them, but I feel like a black and grey piece would be a lot better for them. But yeah, I still feel like this whole situation has been handled pretty dang badly. But again, it's for TV. Most tattoo studios wouldn't do this kind of kerfuffle. At least I hope not. I don't know.
I think this tattoo came a lot easier for me to do because, I mean, I basically treated it like a portrait.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Because it's not even that small. I mean, it's small, but it's not like super, super small. And it doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of detail within it. It still looks like it's pretty basic. Well, for now anyway. We have to wait for all of Kat's magic shading and highlighting and all of that. But it's a decent size to me.
1947, is that when he was born?
Exactly.
Okay.
He was born 1947.
So my work is very thin.
Obviously, I wanted to have wings because he's my angel.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I love how this tattoo is like super meaningful for this client. That's really like just sweet. It's hitting my soft spots, okay? I'm feeling mushy. Oh, lot of shading
all the
going
little
on.
white highlights all like throughout the penny.
Okay.
So that
Oh, the worst bit, the white highlights.
it's really shiny and glistening. It'll give it like that
Oh,
metallic.
white highlights are not fun. But you know you're at the end then.
I'm really glad I got to do your tattoo, dude.
Aww. It must be an honour to do a memorial tattoo. It's such a big, meaningful tattoo for the client, and then to be chosen to do that for someone, I'm sure that would be like super touching. I don't know, maybe not. I'm sure tattoo artists maybe get used to doing them because they might do them a lot. I don't know. As for the quality of the tattoo, oh boy. Hopefully we'll get to see a grand reveal.
This is done, dude.
This is ridiculous.
Go look in the mirror.
Oh. No, not the hair! Not the hair in the fresh tattoo. Really? No. No. I mean, this person could have the cleanest of hair, but still, it gives me a little bit of an ick. Like, if you're getting your back tattooed and your hair is long enough to be touching the fresh new tattoo, tie your hair up. If you don't have a hairband, without a doubt, there will be an elastic band somewhere in that tattoo studio, okay? Just tie your hair up, okay?
Oh my God.
Okay. You know what's so funny about this?
I love my tattoo.
Oh.
I love.
Do you know what is blowing my mind right now? Literally years ago, I would have seen this and been like, wow, that is like the best of the best tattoo I have ever seen, because the standards where I lived were very, very low. Like, you would never see anything like this. Now, this, if I saw this on Reddit or Instagram or whatever, I would just keep on scrolling. I wouldn't even give it the time of day. But this was like a 10 out of 10 tattoo back in the day. It's insane, but it's just so average. It's not terrible. It's not a bad tattoo, but it's like air. You know, like, there really isn't much definition at all. Like, I would love to see what this tattoo looks like now. You know, like, the contrast in this tattoo is just not good at all. You know, like, it's very soft. And that, of course, is to some people's taste. I mean, I'm coming at this from someone who loves bold, dark, high contrast, dynamic tattoos. And this is just Oh my gosh. Hindsight, honestly, like how times have changed and how did Kat get so famous? Again, times were different. Well, honestly, that was a blast from the past and I thoroughly enjoyed watching that and just, I feel like I'm having my eyes opened. Okay, the next one we're going to take a look at is called Yoji Flips on a Customer. So I've got a feeling this is going to be one of the drama filler moments. So in between clients in the show, there was always, you know, some filler moments here and there. Sometimes
Bobby needed to come in and set up 2 accounts for his children. Their mother had passed. He's like, my wife has always done all the finances.
I didn't know when my bills were being paid. I didn't know anything. Luckily, Sierra was there to help us out. I'm Bobby. This is my banker, Sierra.
it was drama. Sometimes it was just a humble conversation.
How can I help you? I wanted to get a tribal dragon.
Standard.
Okay. Let's go for regular.
Standard.
Okay, let me try some.
I don't want to be mean or anything, but that's just the typical white guy tattoo back in these days, okay? Like it was tribal or dragons. This was before the Lion Clock Rose situation.
I don't know, man. This thing looks a little dead. Looks like like roadkill or something, man.
Roadkill, bro. I can show you more a dragon thing.
Yeah, man, like a mean dragon, you know? Not like an iguana. This looks like some iguana or something.
An iguana? That to me looked like a freaking dragon. I mean, it's a very basic dragon. It was just an outline, but we got the point. It looked like a dragon to me, not an iguana. Someone needs to watch more nature shows, honestly. Now, of course, I'm getting major. This bit is scripted. We've probably got an extra here or an actor that's been paid to do this. But still, if this was a real life situation and a tattoo artist presents to you a design and you don't like it, don't be rude about it. You know, just be like, oh, sorry, that's not really what I was looking for. I was looking for more, you know, this type of thing with these types of elements. You know, help them to help you out here. Okay, communication is key.
You know, a typical Japanese dragon, you know?
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, these are kind of weird too, man.
This is not weird, dude.
How? That is literally a Japanese dragon.
They've got like hair on the tails and stuff.
Well, what do you want? That's what they normally look like. Are you kidding me? Again, this just shows that it's so scripted because, like, if you presented that to me after me asking for a dragon, I'd be like, yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I want right there. Like, oh, reality TV, man.
You don't have any other ones?
Dude, you don't understand a dragon. I think
what do you mean I don't understand it? Wait, you hang out with the dragons or something?
I just about a fairy or snake, whatever, like a guardian.
No, dude, I don't need a fairy.
I feel like that was was it me or was that like a fucking racist undertone right there? Like,
wait, you hang out with the dragons?
Oh my god, you hang out with the dragons? Like,
dude. Thanks for the offer, though. But listen, I just need a dragon. All right. Well, show me more dragons, man. What I just want a dragon. Hey, listen, I just came in here. I want a regular tattoo, man.
Get out of here.
I want a dragon tattoo. Guy's problem.
Honestly, this fake sketch is just killing me right now. It's so funny how Army just comes in to save the day and is just like, oh, get out of here. Sending the tattoo artist far, far away. Like, I would love to know, though, if stuff like this actually happens in tattoo studios. Does it, like, really get this Larry? I can kind of understand now, though, as to why a lot of tattoo artists do bookings only and don't do the whole walk-in thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a walk-in tattoo. Absolutely not. But I feel like it's a lot less stressful if you were to do bookings only, because then you can have that prior communication before, you know, you ever meet the client, or, you know, if there is a consultation face-to-face or whatever, that's fine, but that's obviously normal as well. But this whole thing seems stressful, the whole just walking in, asking for a dragon, people aren't communicating properly. Oh my lord. Again, I know this is a bit, but whatever.
Man. Yoji was not in a good mood and he took it out on the customer, and it's something that should never happen in the tattoo shop. We still have to cater to people. It's a business.
Yoji!
Oh, here we go. The fake telling off.
Bro, what's wrong with you? What are you, crazy?
Nah, customer giving me so what am I gonna do?
Bro, you can't talk to customers like that. Don't you know? You're gonna make me lose business.
But customer started insulting me. I'm not taking it.
What are you talking about insult? You bite the bullet and you help the customer. You don't like it, you're not here.
Oh, wow. Naughty step straight away. I honestly don't know whose side I'm on here, because I feel like as a tattoo artist, you obviously have to be professional, but there's only so much you can take, you know, especially when that client was, you know, being kind of rude about the whole thing. There was kind of like racist undertones there, you know, like there's only so much that a person can take. But yeah, this is pretty much the drama side of Miami Ink. And oh God, honestly, watching it back now, I'm just like, oh, this is just terrible. It really is a bad representation of tattooing and tattoo studios and tattoo artists, because the majority of them are very chill, calm people for the most part. Obviously there is a few bad eggs out there. Okay, the next one we're gonna have a look at is called No Head Tattoos Allowed, which I'm very interested to watch, because like, are we having another tattoo client rejection here? You know, someone's come in for a head tattoo of like their dead nan or something, and then Army's like, no head tattoos, honey.
I'm gonna tattoo Yoji's head.
On the morning of the third day in business, Yoji told me he wanted to get a tattoo on his head.
No.
Why are you gonna tell me like what to do?
I'm not. I'm telling you, you're not gonna get tattooed on your head.
No, my mom.
It's so true. Your boss cannot be telling you if you can or cannot get your head tattooed. I mean, obviously, if Yoji is like sacking off loads of clients to get his head tattooed, then yeah, that's obviously a problem. You're getting tattooed on company time when you should be working. But if he has spare time and the artist that is tattooing his head has spare time, then it should be okay. You're not affecting nobody's business here. And they're grown-ass adults. They can do what they want with their body. And of course, Yoji has neck tattoos. He's pretty tattooed. So a head tattoo isn't gonna like affect him. And he's a tattoo artist. It makes sense.
I think Ami doesn't want to let Yoji get tattooed on his head just because he wants to control Yoji somehow. I don't know if he really, I don't know why he would really care.
Yeah, exactly. Why does Ami care about what this artist is doing to their head? It seems very strange. Again, this could just be a bit for the TV show, because I don't think Ami would really care. I don't know, like, it's a bit weird.
Why can't he get a tattoo on his head?
I think Ami generally has a tendency to overreact to
Really?
things. Definitely opens up his mouth before he thinks a lot of the times.
This is not a freak show. I don't want people walking around here with tattoos on their head.
This is not a freak show. I don't want people walking around with tattoos on their head. But the neck is fine. The neck is fine, because Ami has his neck tattooed, and then that's fine. But you go up a little bit higher onto the head, that's a whole other different ballgame. That is not okay. What? And to use the word freak show, I mean, again, this is a different time. This is almost like, oh my God, this is almost 20 years ago? No. This is almost 20 years ago that this show started, right? Oh my God, I honestly just feel very unwell about that. Oh my God. I didn't even like think about it. It doesn't even seem that long ago. Ugh, I need to like cleanse myself. That was just, that realization was not nice. But still, anyway, back almost 20 years ago, head and face tattoos were obviously not popular. They were not as normalized as they are today. And even still today, a lot of people don't like face tattoos or would never get their face or head tattooed because it's a very extreme placement for many. But think about 20 years ago. Oh, again, you would only have the rough types, the very heavily tattooed types who just did not give a crap getting their face and head tattooed. But now any old person is getting their face tattooed. And I would never say never to a face tattoo either. I mean, I don't think I would ever do front face, but I would definitely do like side of ear, head area, just in this like little region there. But of course, again, this is the back of the head. This is the back of someone's head. It's not even on the face. But again, different types. Anyway.
You're allowed to have a fat lady tattoo on your neck.
And I wish I didn't have it.
I love my tattoo, but it's just, it didn't bring me much good, you know? It was like, I did it, I love it, but not many people look at it the same way. So whether you think, like some people say, well, I don't give a what anybody thinks of you, you know, of me or of somebody else. The up thing is you have to deal with it all.
Wow. So he's pretty much saying that he regrets his neck tattoo because it was such a like an extreme placement. And again, this was nearly 20 years ago. A neck tattoo was pretty dang serious. It's not like today where a lot of people have neck tattoos. Heck, some people go straight for the neck, all right? They ain't hacking about. They're getting their neck tattooed first, which is obviously something I could never. I didn't get my neck tattooed until 2020, and I'd been getting tattooed for many, 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 many years before that. You know, and I had thought about it long and hard. But to a lot of people, it's so casual now. But back then, it was not casual. It was very extreme. It was very shocking.
That's why I'm getting tattooed on my back and head.
You're not getting your head tattooed. It's not a freak show.
I can't believe he's saying freak show again. Like, I can't. For a tattoo artist in the business of tattooing to call someone getting a visible placement tattooed a freak show, that's just shocking to me. Even though it was like nearly 20 years ago, it's still like, wait, what? How are you going to call people getting tattoos a freak show when you're an actual tattoo artist yourself?
I'm gonna do it anyway.
You get fired.
Who are you gonna hire if you fire him?
It doesn't really take genius to do what he's doing.
Tell you what, it takes some talent to tolerate your ass.
Oh my god! The fact that Army is willing to do unfair dismissal because one of his tattoo artists wants their back of their head tattooed. That's not okay. Or is it though? Because I'm sure there's a lot of businesses still to this day that if you were to get a very visible placement tattooed and it's against company policies, can they fire you for that? I think they can. I mean, in this day and age, it seems so very, very silly, but I'm sure it can happen. But in a tattoo studio, that's like unheard of. Imagine being fired as a tattoo artist, working in a tattoo studio for having a tattoo that isn't obviously offensive or racist or homophobic, transphobic or whatever, like it's a rose or whatever. Could you imagine? If it was offensive, obviously understandable, but like, oh.
Well, this guy's getting really serious.
Yeah, I'm really getting serious. I don't want people coming in here and watching people walking around with their head tattooed with spider webs and I'm not here to intimidate people. I'm here to make some money.
You're in the most intimidating business of all time. Whether you have your head tattooed or not. That's so stupid. A lot of tattoo studios back in, you know, nearly 20 years ago were hella scary. Especially when I first started getting tattooed. Walking into a tattoo studio was scary, all right? Because everyone was heavily tattooed. I had like no tattoos or barely any that you could see. And it was just, I felt like a fish out of water. And I don't know if that has changed. Please let me know if you feel like scared or intimidated walking into a tattoo studio. Because now that I'm like heavily tattooed, I feel like I fit in with the crowd and I'm not scared of everyone. Yeah, I'd love to know if tattoo studios still have that like feel to them. I can imagine like inclusive tattoo studios don't have that vibe, but I can imagine like some of the like still going old school tattoo studios are just like still pretty scary. I don't know. Okay, the next and last one we're going to take a look at is called 80-year-old woman gets her first tattoo.
80-year-old Annie.
Oh, Annie in a little dress.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'd like to have a tattoo.
Yes.
You want a tattoo?
I think so.
Army is
it's about time
smitten.
I grew up.
Oh, she said it's about time she grew up. Legend Annie! Oh my god, I love her. Oh, I wish I could see more stuff like this all day, every day. The world would be a much better place, I'm telling you.
All right, what do you want to get?
A.
A?
Yeah.
That's it?
Just an A.
Cherish every over and under before the NFL season's over on FanDuel.
Well, my first name is Annie, and I just thought that we're getting near the hurricane season. And I think that when you live alone and anything can happen, I just want my body to be identified in case I ever get blown away.
Oh, she wants an A so she could be identified. So good. That is just adorable. Like, I just don't. Oh, yeah, I get it. I understand. But I mean, if you get blown away in a hurricane, I don't think the A is going to help you much, to be honest. Like, the hurricane damage is not. Oh. But hey, great meaning. I'm all for it.
Oh, yeah. You see, something like this is nice.
You like that?
Yeah. Now, it's black and white. What if you add a little pizzazz, some color?
Well, what's your favorite color?
Sort of yellowish or red.
No problem. I could do like maybe a red fading into a yellow even.
Yeah, well, that I think would be nicer.
Oh, I just love how accommodating Army is for this woman. Like the penny lady, nah, not having any of it. You know, absolutely not. I don't specialize in this kind of thing. But when it comes to a sweet old lady, a simple script tattoo, which is obviously not something he would, you know, normally specialize in, because he would do like neo-traditional Japanese type tattoos. So just doing one word is completely out of his, you know, expertise. I mean, obviously he can do it. For him to do this is kind of lowering himself, if that makes sense. But yeah, the fact that he's like, I'll do that for you, Annie, anything for you, sweetheart, is honestly just adorable.
If it's a nice tattoo, not too elaborated like the young people get it, the young people fine. But being a dignified older woman, a nice A would be fine. Nobody would be able to gossip about it.
Bless her, she's trying to be like a dignified, classy lady with a tattoo. Which obviously you can be, there's nothing wrong with that. But I love how she's like, well, it's only a little small A, so it's fine. I'm not like the younger generation that are covered in tattoos. Oh no, honey, absolutely not.
We'll get you started. It's been a while since I've done a tattoo as simple as Annie's, but for her, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh God, to be so close to a man. Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, Annie! Annie is a floozy! Oh my goodness, she is having the time of her life. Being so close to Army right there. Just being like, oh, to be so close to a man again. My loins are moist. I'm sorry. But yeah, Army said it himself. He hasn't done something so small and simple in a very long time. But he's willing to do it for this lovely lady.
I'm going to get a tattoo. I mean, this isn't just on the spur of the moment. Oh, I have nothing to do. I think I'll go get a tattoo.
I mean, Annie, honey, that's what a lot of us do nowadays. We're bored, all right? What can we do?
I thought about it and I said, hey, this is my life. This is what I want. And if I can't have it now, when will I have it?
Absolutely freaking loony. Live in the moment, Annie. I absolutely love that she has the approach of like, better now than never, or better later than never, you know, which is freaking amazing. And I hope we can all be very lucky to live up to Annie's age and have this kind of attitude. I mean, I'm sure some of us are going to be far too covered in tattoos by then. Have absolutely no room. We've all been tattooed. There's no more room at the inn, honey.
Fountain of youth that you've been drinking out of. What exactly is going on here? You seem like you're in better shape than me. What's the secret? What should I know?
No, you can't. You're too young.
I'm too young to know the secret, huh?
Right. But just stay away from salt and sugar.
Annie, no. Oh, that's not the advice we were after, Annie. We don't want to know about the staying away from the salt and the sugar. We cannot. That's just not feasible for a lot of us. Snacks and beverages, snacks. Most snacks have salt in them or sugar. Annie, no, don't be telling me that I need to stay away from that to look like this and be this youthful at her age. I just cannot, no.
Annie was probably the coolest lady I've ever met in my life. It was pretty crazy to just sit next to somebody that's 80 years old and yet still be so perky and full of life.
Honestly, again, doing a tattoo like this must be such an honor. Like, imagine doing someone's first tattoo at 80 and they have so many life stories, they've been through so much, and like they choose you to do their first tattoo after being through so much in their life. You know, I just can't. Oh, I just find it so sweet and humble and just so cute. Why is this so sweet and just, oh.
These are really nice. I know you didn't do this, but
friends of mine.
She's getting a proper feel. She is having a proper feel. Annie, keep your hands to yourself. That is sexual harassment. If the roles were reversed, this was an elderly man touching up a woman tattoo artist, I would be getting major creepy vibes. So I need to keep the standard, okay? I need to keep it fair. You know, yeah, she was having a proper feel. The thing is, I have had this done to me so many times by elderly people. When I worked in retail, they would always stroke my arm all the time. And I honestly didn't mind. I didn't find it like harassing or anything like that. But it's just like, why are you touching me? You know, I'm not touching you. I wouldn't go up to random old people and start touching their skin to see what it feels like. You know, that's just weird.
Seniors don't have tattoos.
No, I know.
You just don't have them.
Well, first of all, a lot of them can't afford them. A lot of them are afraid that, oh, if I do it, then people will look at me. You know, it's...
And do you care?
I don't get...
I love that.
I love Annie. But again, she's from different times. Tattoos were seen as terrible, terrible things back when she was younger, you know, and obviously as times changed, Annie has grown with that and learned to accept that and got involved with that.
Well, you're a senior that got a free tattoo today. I mean,
oh my, oh Annie, oh honey, oh. any excuse to give Army a feel or a kiss.
Oh, that's very nice. It's very tasteful.
That is cute. That is nice.
I like it.
Great.
Oh, that is beautiful.
I love that. That's such a cute first tattoo. The thing is, with the placement, it is quite high up, so if she wanted to hide it, she could just wear longer sleeves. So it's a great placement choice for her, because she can show it off if she wants to, and then hide it if she wants to.
I'll see you soon. For sure.
Oh my lord. That's it, Army. Touch a new tattoo. Give it a good old slap. I just love the way when he was saying bye, he was like touching the new tattoo. Obviously it's wrapped, but yeah, that's one way of just being like, off you go then. I'd just be like, oh my god. How dare you? You know it's there, you've just done it. I truly enjoyed that clip, and it just reminds me of why I actually ended up enjoying Miami and Kennelly Ink so much, is because you saw so many different walks of life getting tattooed and the meanings behind their tattoos, and that is my favourite thing about the whole tattoo industry. It's the people that are involved in it. You know, you have people like Annie getting their first tattoo when they're 80, or you have a young woman honouring their past father, and yeah, it's honestly so sweet to see, and it's a nice reminder that, you know, tattoos are for absolutely everybody. The only thing that really does dampen this whole show is obviously the scripted drama in between all of it. It's just, this show could have been a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for the fake drama, honestly. I'm sure we would all absolutely love to see a tattoo TV show that isn't fake or scripted, that is full of genuine tattoo artists who just want to tattoo and communicate with their clients and learn about them and their stories and why they're getting the tattoo. That would be honestly so sweet to see, and I hope we get to see that at some point in our life. But I feel like reality TV shows that don't have drama, they just don't do well, do they? Like, they're just not as entertaining, so I can see why there isn't a show like that. Anyway, my loves, I just want to say thank you so much for being here and watching, and until my next video, bye.
You know that feeling of having to rewash dishes that didn't get clean? I don't.
Platinum Plus is Cascade's best clean ever. With double the Dawn and double the scrubbers, it removes the toughest grease and residue for an irresistible clean and shine. Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
Hey guys, for the video, I just want to let you guys know I got some shows coming up. I'm doing a tiny little December tour. I'm going to Buffalo, Albany, Syracuse, Newtown, Connecticut, Washington, D.C., and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So if you want to come to those shows, check out the description and get your tickies, and I'll see you there. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How's it going? And if you're coming back, what's up? How's it going? It's so good to see you again, dude. I hope you're doing well. You see what happens when you subscribe to my channel? You get an extra greeting at the beginning of every single one of my videos, so you might as well just press that little subscribe button down there and you'll get an extra greeting. Folks, we got a big one today. We got a big one. Tattoos, a permanent form of self-expression that has become insanely popular over the last decade. Dude, when I was younger, the only thing that I really knew about tattoos and anything really tattoo related was the Russian female pop duo Tattoo with their great song All the Things She Said. That's a banger, dude. And when I was younger, I never wanted tattoos. I never thought that I'd ever have tattoos. I used to think that tattoos were only for like big boys on motorcycles and like Death Eaters. That's all I thought. That's the only people I thought were allowed to get tattoos. Seriously though, I love getting tattooed. I have a lot. I don't know how many I have. I lost count, but I have a lot. I love getting tattoos. It's a lot of fun. You know, there's something so exciting and enjoyable about the whole experience, you know? Like, you get this new piece of art on your skin forever, you know? Dude, like, when I die, I'll be dead. Like that. You know, I'll be dead, but I'll still have my tattoos, dude. There's just the whole process. I love tattooing. Well, not the whole process. It fucking hurts a lot. I hate it. I hate how it feels so much. Dude, whoever says that tattoos don't hurt, eat my entire ass, okay? Both cheeks, please. I don't know, man. It just like didn't hurt for me. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just like super tough or something. I don't know. The people who say that are the same dudes who say that they didn't cry during Gotta Go My Own Way in High School Musical 2, okay? We all did. We all cried. It's fine. But yeah, tattoos have been a huge part of my life for the last, like, I want to say like 6 years, I guess. The very first tattoo I got, I went with my sister, and we both got this orca whale here, little guy. I have so many memories attached to all my tattoos. I have several tattoos about my girlfriend, matching tattoos with my girlfriend. My tattoo artist is like one of my close personal friends. I also used to work full-time at Tattoo Company. Some of you may have seen those ads around the internet. It's for a company called Inkbox. I used to work there. That was my full-time like office job before I did this whole YouTube thing. And I didn't start the company, okay? I've seen tweets from people being like, oh my God, I didn't know that. Dude, I didn't know that you started Inkbox. That's so crazy. You think I founded a multi-million-dollar company? Me? A guy who makes 30 poop jokes in a 15-minute video and cries during High School Musical 2? Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it. But the reason I bring up Inkbox is because... Stop. I'm trying to announce something here and you're hitting the drums being super distracting. Sorry. Okay. I released a tattoo collection with Inkbox. Yeah! Isn't that crazy? I have an entire collection of semi-permanent tattoos that you can put on your body and they will be there for 2 weeks, dude. What the fuck? So you can get the satisfaction of a brand spanking new tattoo without all that dang stinky commitment. Inkbox just launched 4Now Ink, and I'm super stoked about it. It's a whole new way to apply the tattoo, which is much easier than before. All you have to do is clean your skin with the provided wipe, place the tattoo on your skin, place a protective seal over the tattoo, and leave it for an hour. While it develops, you can relax and play some video games, you can pet a cute little dog, or do a nice cool dance. And when you peel it off, it may look a little bit light, but give it 24 to 36 hours to fully develop and you'll have a brand spanking new tattoo that will last you up to 2 weeks. The tattoo will gradually fade away over time, and don't worry, you can shower with it as well. But that's only if you want to shower. Only losers shower. So me and my real life tattoo artist, Sleestack, we designed this collection and I'm fucking super hyped on it, dude. I kind of want to get some of them like for real permanently, which is, I shouldn't, but I probably will. Yeah, man, this is crazy. I've wanted to talk about this for a really long time, so I'm glad that I finally get to. I mean, I love putting out like merch and you know, making cool shirts for you guys to wear, and it blows me away that you guys get them. It's very cool, but this is like a whole new thing, dude. This is like a new type of merch. This is like merch for your skin. This is like skin merch. Scourge. Ow! These are scorching hot. But yeah, if you want to grab some Curtistown tattoos, just click the link in the description and fucking grab some, dude. So yeah, shout out Inkbox for making this happen. I'm very glad that I founded that company all by myself. Okay, so since this tattoo collection is so sincere and meaningful and close to my heart, I feel like I gotta do something that I haven't done in a very long time on my channel, and that is make fun of your guys' tattoos. So I tweeted and asked you guys to like send me photos of your bad tattoos, and you guys did not disappoint. I had thousands of tattoos to look through, and oh my god, you guys have made some very questionable decisions in your lives. But you already subscribed to me, so I already knew that. But before I go in on your guys' tattoos, we're gonna take a look at some just really bad tattoos that I saw online that I just could not pass up. Maybe they're subscribed to me, maybe they like me, but these are just ones I found around the internet that are just disgusting. That's what that means, right? Now I know what you're thinking. Am I in any position to be making fun of anybody's tattoos? No. Absolutely not, dude. People make fun of my tattoos all the time.
Nice tattoos. Your little cousin do them?
Dude, I got Yee Yee tattooed on my leg because Twitter told me to, and I also got a naked girl eating a hot dog on my other leg because no one told me to. I have no right. But am I still gonna make fun of tattoos? Yeah. You can bet on it. Oh, God. Okay, so first off, he has the famous Stars and Straps logo in the middle of his chest. Fucking Soul Patch Adams over here, dude. Okay, and then the main attraction, he's got the Monster Energy logo tattooed through his eye.
What has Christ got to do with an energy drink?
Imagine liking a drink so much that you get it tattooed on your face. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Mr. Pibb tattoo. Mr. Pibb. Dude, this is the Kyle that you gotta beat after defeating all the other Kyles, the lesser Kyles. He's like the main Kyle. He's the boss Kyle. He's Kylo Ren. Yeah, this is Kylo Ren from the movie Famous Star Wars and Straps. Okay, the next one is great. Okay, so we got, I don't know what we got. It kind of looks like the boogeyman from Nightmare Before Christmas, but like headless. It looks like a headless boogeyman is what I'm getting at. But when you look at the caption, we find out what it actually is. Hashtag cat tattoo. So I actually have a cat tattoo. A cat-too, if you will. Will you, please? So let's use mine as a comparison. Yeah, that's not a cat. That's not a cat at all, dude. But dude, imagine if cats actually did look like that. Hey, welcome to my new apartment. Dang, this is nice. Thank you, thank you. Hey, do you want to see my cat? Oh, I didn't even know you got a cat. Yeah, look, he's so cute. Ow, what the fuck is that? Ew, it's a cat, obviously. No, it's not. Oh, sorry, it's upside down. It's a cat, obviously. Okay, man, if you say so. What's his name? Headless Boogeyman. Oh, come on. All right, so we got, oh my God, dude, Jesus Christ. So at the top across his shoulders, he's got Dance or Die, which is hey, that's an insane thing to put on your back. Dude, when this guy's shirtless and anyone's standing behind him, they're just like, fuck, man, like I don't want to die, so this is my only option, fuck. Also, dude, this second part, the grandparents never die, become invisible. What? Pardon? Hey, man. Pardon? I think I know what he's trying to say, but what this really means is like, grandparents cannot die. They are unable to die. Historically, a grandparent has never died. My great-grandfather is out there walking around, just being invisible. Dude, my invisible great-grandfather is literally just vibing right now. Dude, I cannot get over this fucking tattoo. Like, picture this guy like at his grandparents' funeral. Thank you for coming, everyone. I just wanted to say a few words, if you don't mind. Grandparents never die, become invisible. Such a way with the words. Okay, Smokey, eye, sun, bun more than every that breath air, naughtin' that moves. Yeah, man, this gets a big ol' from me, okay? Dude, it's so insane going to get a tattoo like this, but it's even more insane that some artist was like, okay, yeah, that sounds cool, I'll do that. Like, how does a tattoo like this even come to be, right? That is insane. Yo, bro, what's up? Can I get a tattoo? Yeah, man, for sure. What do you want? So yeah, like across my whole entire back, I wanted to cover my whole back, and I wanted to say, Smokey, I sunbun more than every that breath air, naughtin' that moves. That's sick. Thanks, dude. Oh, quick question. Can I make the S in sun a $? Yes, please. Awesome. We're both so high right now. I know, it's awesome. Okay, we'll look at one more really bad one and then we'll get into your guys' tattoos. Wow. Wow. I mean, invisible torso aside, you got the torso of a grandparent. Invisible torso aside, dude, I wish I still had that much room on my arms, dude, because I would get that in a fucking heartbeat. Okay, yeah, it's spelled wrong. Counter T-boy. How country is it to misspell country? I don't care how it's spelled, as long as it says country boy, that's fine. Counter T-boy, I love you. All right, now it's time to make fun of your guys' tattoos. And I just want to thank you to everyone who sent in their tattoos. You guys have a great sense of humor. I appreciate you. I'll preface this by saying I saw a lot of your guys' tattoos, and most of you guys have fucking really cool tattoos. So hats off to y'all. Here for a good time, not a long time. Unfortunately, we can't say the same about this tattoo. But yeah, like some of the letters are capitalized that shouldn't be capitalized, and the font, dude, I feel like when the tattoo artist was like, hey, what font do you want? I feel like you just said no. But it's nice that you got like the praying hands next to it. I like that, because then it's like, you know, please God, fix this fucking tattoo. Got him. Okay, so
I use Febreze Fabric Refresher every day to make my home smell amazing. On my bed, my couch, my jacket or jeans, in between washes, even shoes. Febreze doesn't cover up odors with scent, but fights them and freshens. Over 1,000 uses. Febreze Fabric Refresher.
This person says that they got basically the same tattoo as Shawn Mendes in the same exact place on accident. Okay, I mean Shawn Mendes is really well done. It looks awesome, and then yours is a tattoo. I'm sure of that, dude. You can make some really good memes out of these two pictures. Mom, I want a butterfly tattoo. We have a butterfly tattoo at home. The butterfly tattoo at home. How they look on their Instagram page, how they look in real life. It must suck to have the exact same tattoo as Shawn Mendes in the same spot, okay? Even if yours was better, his would still be better, because he's Shawn Mendes. Have you seen that guy? Wow. Also, hey, quick question. When Shawn Mendes was younger, was his name Sean Boydez? Thank you.
Holy shit.
It's gonna be hard to focus just on the tattoo in this picture, dude. I mean, the tattoo is pretty gnarly, but you're wearing Timbs with shorts and no socks. Dead ass? Dude, the people who wear shorts with Timbs are the same people who like pour milk before their cereal, but also instead of cereal, they just pour in a bunch of baked beans. This is the same type of person. Boys cry. Underneath it, you gotta put at High School Musical 2. All right, next one. Bruh, what the oh no. No. Yet another unrealistic beauty standard for women. Like, actually, is it like a regular size head and then like a butt and then legs coming out of the chin? Or is it full size legs and then the back of someone is their back is a man? I don't know which one is scarier. I think this tattoo is where they got the old saying, you know, I hate to see her go, but I love to watch her leave. Oh God. Ew, man. Oh. Fellas, this is why you gotta take girls swimming on the first date. So you can see if their back is a man. Holy shit, man, I'm sweating after that one. Daddy says no boys. So how this tattoo works is that you ask your dad if you can go hang out with the boys, and then if he says no, you come out like this. Sorry guys. Check it out. Aww. So if they use that tattoo to tell their friends that they can't hang out, it's very funny to think that on the other leg, it says, Daddy says yes, boys. And then they just like show the tattoo based on their dad's response. I hope that's true. And if it's not, please get the other leg tattooed that, okay? Please. It will make me so happy. When I was 22, I got drunk with Trey Cyrus, Miley Cyrus's brother, from Metro Station, and I let him sign my arm with a Sharpie and then got it tattooed by my tattoo artist who happened to be with me at the time. I don't even like Metro Station that much. Oh no, I'm sorry. Also, MS is a pretty shitty band abbreviation. I'm just realizing. Trey Cyrus. All right, nice, dude. Multiple sclerosis. All right, peace. Okay, next one. Holy shit. Dude, it's so gnarly getting how you feel about guns tattooed, but to have it that big, dude. Like, dude, imagine just guns are bad right there, dude. It's actually kind of hard. That's fire. I might do that. So this is like a common thing that like pro-gun people say, like, come and take it. Come and take it away. See what happens. I'll shoot ya. Go to jail, but at least I'll still have my gun. Oh, I can't bring my gun to jail. Okay, never mind then. So the thing is like, come and take it. That's like their slogan. But dude, it's so funny to think that like that just means they hate guns as well. Like, please come and take it. I don't want it. Please take it away. Ew, it's yucky. It's yucky and stinky. Gun is stinky. Also, the T in take looks like an F, so the tattoo kind of just says come and fake it, which I bet she is. That was a classic orgasm joke. Next tattoo. So this is a tattoo of a Pokemon named Celebi, okay? And what's interesting about that is that sounds a lot like the word celibate, which you must be if you're getting a tattoo of Celebi, dude. Nerd. Give me your lunch money. Come on, hand it over. Also, Celebi? How much? I'll take one. Buzz buzz. Okay, so we've looked at a lot of bad tattoos, and I want to end it on a good note, okay? I want to end it on the best tattoo I have ever seen. Let's take a look. Wow. This guy is a beauty, okay? He is a national treasure, okay? That movie with Nicolas Cage, it's really about him. It's about this Dr. Pepper man, okay? Sir, you win. You have the best tattoo, even if your standards for what you get tattooed are very low. So, just so low. Did somebody say solo? Hey, no, don't. What? Take this. Please take it. I hate it. I don't like it. No, I don't want it. Unless it's a drum gun. Sorry, that was drum. Dumb fuck. All right, I think that's all the tattoos I'm gonna get to today. Thank you so much to everyone who sent them in. That was a blast. Everyone, if you don't want to be like those people I just made fun of with the very bad, questionable tattoos, check out my Inkbox collection. They're nice and good tattoos that won't last forever, like that man back face thing. But yeah, again, shout out to Inkbox. Thank you for making this happen. It feels very surreal to me. I quit Inkbox in December 2018, like right before I started doing YouTube full time. And the fact that this is happening like less than a year later, it's blowing my mind. It's fucking crazy, man. I feel like I'm rarely sincere on my YouTube channel because I don't know, I like making just funny videos and being stupid. But yeah, leaving like a steady office job with salary and benefits and everything to make YouTube videos in my fucking spare room it was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. So the fact that this is happening, the fact that the company I quit reached out to do a whole collection with me less than a year after I quit, it's crazy. It's very, it makes me feel very grateful and appreciative for everything that's happened in the last year. And I want to thank you so much for everything. If you're subscribed to me, if you watch my videos, if you listen to my podcasts, you've come see me do stand-up, even if this is your first video you've ever seen of me, thank you so much for everything. You guys have changed my life in more ways than you can even imagine. So seriously, thank you so much. Thank you. Also, I have an idea for a future video that I need your help with. I want to let you guys decide what tattoo I get next. This might be the worst thing I've ever done, but it might be the best. Who knows? So in the description, there's going to be an email address, and I'll have you guys, maybe if you draw something for me to get tattooed or like write something out, yeah, just send it to me in an email to that email address. I'll go through them and I'll make a whole video about the whole process, and I could get a cool tattoo, maybe I'll get a shitty one. I don't know. But yeah, send me what you think my next tattoo will be, and we'll see if that works out. All right, if you enjoy the video, please press that like button. It really helps me out a lot. And also, 1 like equals 1 counter T-boy. So that's pretty cool. Also, leave a comment. Let me know if you want me to do a part 3 to this series. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well, but I had fun. Also, yeah, follow me on Twitter and Instagram so you know when I tweet and stuff for people to send me your tattoos. Also, don't forget to press the subscribe button because I make a video mostly every week and they're so much fun. They're a blast. And as soon as you press that subscribe button, you become a valued member of Curtistown. It's the best place to live in the world, and I'm the mayor, so you have to be nice to me. It's the law. Yeah, check out the description for links to get the Inkbox collection and my Instagram, my Twitter, my podcast, my merch, everything else that I do will be down there in the description. All right, other than that, thank you so much for watching. I gotta go though. I gotta go clean up some milky beans. Bye-bye. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more from me, just click on the screen and don't forget to press the subscribe button. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Downy makes clothes softer, fresher, and better. We breathe life into your laundry.
Did you know most dish soaps don't remove all the grease, even with scrubbing?
What? I just cleaned those.
Try Dawn Platinum. It removes 99% of grease and food residue. That's why Dawn is trusted to save wildlife affected by oil. Dawn Platinum cleans to the squeak.
I'm back. After 31 shows all across North America with Danny and Drew, finally back home with my doors and my plaques. But yeah, seriously though, that was such a fun tour. We had a blast. Shout out to everyone who came to the shows, and it was a great time, and I'm very happy that I got to experience that. And I can't wait to do more shows for you guys. Like my monthly show in New York City on the last Sunday of every month at the People's Improv Theater. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You can, any month, just come see me, and it's gonna be a lot of good laughs and great times. Also, I'm doing a show in Albany on December 4th and in Syracuse on December 5th. So come on out, dude. It's gonna be lit and fire. Hi, sorry, I just realized I was so happy to be home filming that I forgot to give an extra greeting. Holy shit. So here it goes. Hello, if you're new here, what's up? How's it going? And if you're coming back, what's up? How's it going? It's so good to see you again. I hope you're well. That was a close one. I also forgot to do a folks clap as well. Those are the two things I do in my videos if you've never seen a video of mine before. And I think I would be murdered if I didn't do them. So, folks. All right, back to the video. Okay, so since it's my first video back home, I feel like I need to go back to my roots. About a year ago, a little over a year ago now, I made a video called The Internet's Most Obvious Lies. That was actually the first video of mine to ever surpass 1 million views. So that video is very close to my heart. If I said where the video was, it'd probably be like right there, really close to my heart. And I made a follow-up to that video, but that was like back in like January, so that was
a while ago.
And dude, every day I get DMs from you guys showing me like screenshots of lies that you see around the internet. So I figured it was time, okay? I need to complete the trilogy, all right? The trilogy. It's good to be home. So if you haven't seen these videos before, we're gonna look through a bunch of lies that people told on the internet for attention, and we're just gonna have a good chuckle at them together, okay? Because holy shit, they make me laugh so hard, and it baffles me every single time that people do this. Also, quick shout out to the Instagram page, Yeah That Definitely Happened, and to the That Happened subreddit, because that's where I found most of these lies. So go check those people out because they're doing great work. All right, ready, set, lie. Y'all, my son woke me up out my sleep crying and said, "Mommy, I know you tired of working, trying to make it better for me and my sister. I'll go to work for you today." This made me cry. He's only 1. Okay, dude. Holy cap. Get it? Because like cap, they're lying. And he's also wearing a cap. No 1-year-old baby is gonna wake you up crying and be like, "I want to go to work for you." No, they're gonna poke you and be like, "Hey, me hungry and bored. Give me hot dog and also my iPad now, bitch." This straight up just looks like they put their work uniform on their kid and was going to take a picture of them, and the kid just obviously didn't want the work uniform on, so they started crying. Okay, little guy. All right, let's put this hat on. Mama's gonna get so many likes on Facebook. Here we go. Hey, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Oh, you fucking crybaby. How old are you? What, 1 or something? I'll just say you're crying because I work so hard and it makes you sad. Okay, and got it. Nice. All right, fuck off. Crying baby. He do be looking kind of fresh though. Yesterday, I was at an aquarium with my 3-year-old son, and we were looking at rare fish species. My son gave one of the fish a cookie because he said they were hungry. The fish ate the cookie whole. The manager of the aquarium saw this and shouted at my son. One of the fish saw this and spit water in the manager's mouth, and everyone at the aquarium started clapping, and the manager quit his job. Oh my god, dude. Yo, no carp. This actually happened, like, no carp, fam. Cause you know, we've all been to an aquarium where it's just open and you can just toss your food in there, you know? It's not like there's huge fucking glass walls in between you and the rare species of fish. No siree bob. It's all open so you can toss your little goldfish crackers into. But holy shit, the most insane part of this whole thing, one of the fish saw the manager yelling at the boy who just gave the fish a cookie, and the fish got mad. So the fish spit water into the manager's mouth, and then the manager quit. On what fucking planet would that ever happen, my guy? Yo, dude, what happened at your job? Dude, I quit. Oh man, why, what happened? There was this kid and this cookie and I don't know. Long story short, a fish spit into my mouth and I kind of just quit after that. Oh my God. Yeah. It was like super hot. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know, man. Seems kind of fishy to me. Shut up! Okay, now reading people lying on the internet for attention is very entertaining and it's hilarious. But what's even better is when people get like called out for their lies, you know? So they have to keep lying. Because they're not just going to come out and say that they lied in the first place. No, sirree Bob, they got to keep lying. I don't know why I keep saying that. But it's the best when people get caught in a lie and they keep lying and make it so much worse. Like this one, for example. I also had a pen pal for 30 years, and after all that time, we both discovered we were next door neighbors, so we both spent a fortune on stamps when we could have just thrown the letters over each other's fence. And then we got someone calling them out on their lie. Did you not notice the address? Both had P.O. boxes. I mean, despite the P.O. boxes, you would notice the same zip code, LOL. Oh, I forgot to mention, both me and my pen pal, neighbor, have amnesia. Yeah, dude, that's what you're going with, huh? I mean, the P.O. box answer was like kind of smart, I guess. Maybe that kind of makes sense. But to go from that right to amnesia? Oh, maybe this is how Nate Garner and his girlfriend met.
Don't know who you are. Stay away from me.
Dang. Because actually, contrary to popular belief, it's actually the number one symptom of amnesia is actually a lack of basic knowledge of the US postal system. So, and then like the minor, like secondary symptom is traumatic, irreversible memory loss. So now you know. What one did I want to look at next? I can't even remember. looks like I got amnesia. Hey, what are SAMPs? All right, next one. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Your eyes in your picture are obviously edited. No, they're not. I had surgery on them after a bad accident when I was 7. Good save. Well, I might be wrong, but I don't think Facetune owns any hospitals or has any surgeons on staff who will permanently put the fucking detail effect on your eyeballs. It'd be a great business idea, but I just don't think that's true, right? Okay, just a warning, before we go in to see your daughter, I just have to let you know that the damage was pretty severe, okay? After an accident like that, especially to a 7-year-old, we had to take drastic measures, okay? Your daughter's fine. Your child is perfectly fine, okay? But their eyes just might look a little different. Okay, I think I'm ready to see her. Okay, right this way. Ah, what the fuck? What? Pull the plug! Pull the plug! What do you mean? She's not even on life support. There's no plug to pull. Well, then put her on life support and pull the plug. What do you do? What the fuck is that? What'd you do? Oh, God. Oh, no. What the fuck? I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. I'm not. This is me freaking out. You wait till you see me freak out, dude. What the fuck, dude? Why did you do this? Oh, that's fucked. You look fucked.
Tonight, you've got the all-new Caesars Palace Online Casino with live dealer roulette, baccarat, craps, and blackjack. And every play earns with Caesars Rewards. Download and sign up today.
Accidentally texted my wife with voice recognition while playing the trombone. We should probably go grocery shopping later. Thumbs up. Woo 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 woo, and it goes on forever. Woo wop wop woo wow wee wow 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 wee wow wow. My wife. Okay, let's fact check it. Okay, let's myth bust this. All right, I'm gonna pull up a tromboner sound and I'm gonna play it while the speech thing is going, and we'll see what happens, okay? Okay, so I have a trombone sound effect up ready to go, and I'm gonna hold my phone up and see if it actually does it. Nothing. I bet